I wish I could turn the fan on. Hey y'all, I'm Kimberly, also known as Planning and Purpose on Instagram and YouTube. This is my first video and I've been trying to do this for many years now and I have no idea why I waited so long. I wanted to give you a little brief background as to who I am. I am single, I do not have any children, never been married, but I love to plan, travel, and help encourage other people in what their best life looks like. I am a two-time breast cancer survivor, and I'm going to be talking to you about that journey in this video. A bit of a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I don't hold any medical degrees or anything like that. All I could give you is my breast cancer journey and what I hope and I encourage other people to go and get tested. Since October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I guess it's the perfect time for me to get started, right? I am encouraging all women and men, because men could get breast cancer as well. I encourage you to do your exams monthly, weekly. If you have family members that have had breast cancer, please talk to your medical providers and request a mammogram or a screening of some sort, because early detection is key in this entire process. I was detected early by this awesome radiologist. She really had my back, and I went in for an ultrasound and came out with, I need to get a biopsy done. Had no idea. I came in for one thing, left with another. But in the end, it obviously saved my life because I'm sitting in front of you guys right now. Okay, let's get into my breast cancer journey. So, October 2nd, 2013, I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 0, DCIS. I was thinking, I'm 33 years old, I'm single with no children, why do I have breast cancer? What did I do wrong, basically? And let's be honest, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that it was going to happen to me. Not a problem. I was concerned for my family as well, because my aunt had actually got diagnosed about 2 weeks prior to my diagnosis. And so when she got diagnosed and then I got diagnosed, I'm thinking it's genetic. So it has to be genetic because she has it, I have it. It has to be genetic. I ended up taking a genetics test and there was nothing on my BRCA1 or BRCA2 genes. So that was a sigh of relief, but I still worried about the members of my family. So I disclosed to them that, hey, I have breast cancer. You guys please go get tested. I already know that early detection is key to pretty much any diagnosis. God really showed me who I was during this journey. So let me just break down my journey real quick. I was diagnosed October 2nd, 2013. On October 3rd, 2013, I had to get a lumpectomy. Did 7 weeks of radiation, which it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. My skin really, my skin basically was falling off. It was not a good thing. During this process, I was thinking, do I need to just get my breast taken off? I'm really scared of ovarian cancer. Like that just, I draw the line at ovarian cancer. I can't do. But I was thinking, do I need to go ahead and get my ovaries taken? Not even just my ovaries. If you're gonna take my ovaries, you can take the whole system. But it really hurt because I wasn't married and I didn't have any children. So what was my future going to look like? That haunted me for a very, very long time, and I got extremely depressed about it because my biggest dream was, or is, I don't know. At this point, I don't know, but is to be a wife and a mother. But I'm not sure if those are in the cards for me now But hey, God is still in the miracle business, so I believe that my Boaz is coming. Yeah, I do. I do. And when he does come, you all will know it because you will see my last name change. Oh gosh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Look. But yeah, that's how I was feeling during that time. My sister and I were talking about being a breast cancer survivor, and I kind of rejected that title, if you will. I didn't feel like I was a breast cancer survivor. Remember, I have seen what women have gone through with having breast cancer, the lump, the chemotherapy. It really took a toll on me mentally. So when my sister says you're a breast cancer survivor, I didn't feel that way because I just had 2 lumpectomies and 7 weeks of radiation. I didn't go through a lot of the hardship that breast cancer survivors go through. Fast forward 4 years later, in December 14th, 2017, I got diagnosed with breast cancer again. Let me tell you what happened there. I went and got my mammogram done. They sent me home. Most people know when they send you home, it's a good report. They called me back a week later, y'all. A week later, talking about, can you come into the office? We need to do another scan because we got your records from Maryland. What? Nah, we ain't doing this. I went in and they were like, oh, we need to do another biopsy. Right. They did their little biopsy. Yeah, I was salty. They did their little biopsy. And I got diagnosed again for the second time in the same breast, in the same area with breast cancer stage 0. Now, you're probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. How am I getting breast cancer again in this same breast, in the same area, and I just did 7 weeks of radiation 4 years prior? How does that work? Did the radiation not work? Is somebody lying? I was livid. When I tell y'all I was livid, most of the time I try to be my glass is half full. Not this time. Not this time. I didn't care about nothing. Nothing. So when we had my little consultation in January and he said, you know, all we can do is a double mastectomy. What? A double mastectomy? Look, y'all just said that I had breast cancer stage 0 DCIS. It's supposed to be the 100% survival rate and, you know, there's not much treatment you can do. Well, they said because I already had 7 weeks of radiation that there was nothing else they could do but chop off my breasts. I'm 37 years old, single with no children. What do you mean you want to chop off my breasts? Bruh, are you serious? Honey, let me tell y'all something. When I tell you I didn't give 2, y'all know how to fill in context clues and stuff. Let me tell you something. I already had Jamaica planned. I had Jamaica already planned in March. Me and my cousin, we were going to Jamaica again, and you guys I'll do some Jamaican stories later. But I already had Jamaica planned in March. You think I'm about to allow you to cut off my breast and I'm getting ready to go to Jamaica? Oh, no. Y'all got the wrong one. So, I did go to Jamaica. April 16th, 2018, I had a double mastectomy. When I tell you, I don't know. I don't know how I got through it. I think I was so numb at that time that there was so much going on around that specific time. I came back from Jamaica. My uncle passed. My niece got engaged, which I was ecstatic for that. Like, my niece is engaged to this great man, and I'm glad that I got to see that. In the back of my head, I was thinking, well, at least I get to see my niece get engaged. I at least get to see my niece find love, and that God had this man for her. I was able to see it before I went under the knife again. I'm sorry. I was happy that my niece found love and that God brought her Boaz. And if I died on that table, that was the last good thing that I was able to see. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever shared that before with anybody, to be honest. Maybe my cousin, I don't know, but I've never shared that before with anybody. I don't even think, even with her, I've never shared that. But I didn't feel any different. I thought that I was going to feel different. I didn't feel any different. I just didn't have any breasts anymore. Which, just a little background on that real quick, because that's actually important here. I am not your preferred plus size woman. And the reason why I say that is because I don't have hips, I don't have butt, I don't have nice good thighs, I have big arms, I'm bigger on top and smaller on the bottom. So I'm not your preferred plus size woman. Okay, so the only thing in my mind, the only thing that I had going for me was my hair, my thick hair, and my boobs. Well, my hair started falling out and my boobs went away. So who am I? It took a long time, and I'm still working on it right now, that I'm still a child of God regardless if I don't have any hair, because that's why we have wigs and weaves. Hello. And I did get my breasts reconstructed. I'll get to that in a little bit. So basically I was like, who was I? Right now I'm just existing. One of my favorite lines from The Family That Prays by Tyler Perry is, are you living or are you existing? And at that time I was existing. Dr. Saeed did my surgery for breast reconstruction on March 11th, 2020. And we all know March 2020 was the beginning of the pandemic. I finally got, I call them March and September. So in fact, let me hear. So can you see? Okay, well, oh, this is my friend Tamika's shirt. It's TamikaWilliamsMusic.com. It's beautifully complicated. She has an EP out. Go check that out. But I call this one March and this one is September. Those are their names. How am I feeling now? I feel like I'm in a good space right now. I have March and September. I have vacations coming up. I'm in a place where I really want to be. Okay, that's it. That wraps up my breast cancer journey. Please follow me on Instagram at Planning in Purpose. That is planning, the letter N, and then purpose. I will try to put this on the screen. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.